Hey kids, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS.
Fed me 1,000 lies, my truth wouldn't swallow all of them. One at a time, digested through my abdominal, breaking them down to only single cell molecules. Emotions erupt, mixed with a needle, makes it volatile, like splitting atoms. We are the bomb, explode at random. You can't even fathom my crazy thoughts if you had them. You can't even win in my game, imagine battle. Don't claim to be a catalyst, but follow with the cattle. Life is a trip, enjoy the fall, cause it's a short one. Right in your face, that's how it goes when you're the Lord's son. I should've gotten more done, but none of that's important. The only thing that matters is you gotta count your fortune. Sip on the Mai Tai on your patio or porch and have you some fun, soak up some sun, cause life is short. And let that sink in through your skin like it's a lotion, and rock out like the waves in the deep seas ocean. Number 9 is the potion for love, so hate it 6, cause the world is upside down, better grab the crucifix it. Ring the alarm like Wall Street's, my socks are tripling. On fire like burning rubber, motherfuckers call me Michelin. The glamour and the glistening means nothing if you're listening. Separate the real from fake, make no mistake. And now I lay me down and sleep. I pray my soul will take, and if you don't, I guess I'll see you all in my wake. At the edge of the rainbow, there's bad news and decisions. If it wasn't meant to be, then why does it hurt so much? It's killing me. I'm losing my religion like REM, but never remember what I did in my dreams. So it seems my life resembles it. Why can't it be so simple when things were hella different? We didn't have to swallow a pill to end our suffering. I'm starting to get the feeling that our world isn't all bad. We are all children, for he's a jolly good stepdad. I'm like Steph Curry, which means I hit the step back. You are Matt Damon, but I am Ben Affleck. With all due respect, thank the man that signs your paycheck. Always watch the 6, don't forget to have your friends back. I'm an OG, OZ, you're just a 10 sack. I'm doper than coke, ain't no joke, and you just been whacked. I'm doper than coke, ain't no joke, and you just been whacked. If you fed me 1,000 lies, the truth couldn't swallow all my truth. I'm going for broke with this rap, but I got a cash app. Sold the dough for my shows, but don't you laugh at it. Nobody knows how it goes, but they pretend that they got that clout like Triple X and Tentacion hat. I'm rocking the microphone, mind blown, headphone and drum pack. For 20 years, been spit fire, me and hip hop, we go way back like my daddy's hairline, not mine. I got them big curls that line up like dreads, snappy headed, only if you let it. I'll bruise your ego, we know that you're gonna need a medic. Always gassed out from the jump, I'm better let it. If I said it, I meant it. It's all about intention. Can't reach your destination if you do not see the vision. This doesn't apply to the blind. Do they have a mind's eye? They recognize the night don't look like the daylight. So I paint the picture white, blacked out like bingo games. Then a Polaroid boy, memories faded from my brain. All objects available, the thought uses for trainable. Patterns are foreseeable, cycles some people. They're never gonna treat you the way you feel you deserve. Tugging at the strings of your heart, ripping your t-shirt. Fed me 1,000 lies, my truth would definitely swallow all of them, one at a time. Digested through my abdominal.
Fop indeed. Yes. We have Rytuaal back in the studio after so many technical difficulties. I don't even want to get into it. And even right now as we speak, we're enduring the technical difficulties that we've had. We were blessed just recently with a brand new interface. It's a lot nicer than what we had before. Unfortunately, I don't know how to use it because I'm not technologically sophisticated enough, and we were at least able to get the sound out of it that we're getting out of it right now.
Interface, more like an inner fuck.
We actually have to share microphones right now. We got this interface because it has more inputs, and somehow I'm only able to get one of them to work.
Let's give it up for Cher and Mike.
I don't get it. You know what's hilarious is there actually is crickets in the background. Do you hear that?
Oh, that's some funny shit.
Like this actual
Nice.
real life fucking
Nice.
crickets. I don't know if they can hear it, like if the audience is going to be able to hear that in the background, but we got everything else turned off electronically, and so yeah, all it takes is for both of us to shut the fuck up, and there it is.
Yeah, I never sat this close to Judas before. I'm almost touching his knee with my knee. It's kind of weird.
When he says that, he means he's never been this close to me before, and not been under the influence.
Right, exactly. Said it best.
So we're just kind of flinging this microphone back and forth, and I'm sure that the mix is going to be all off balance and out of whack. But that's how things go on KWJUDAS. It's off balance and it's out of whack, and that's just how we do things.
Well, like I said, I'm Rytuaal. Retrain your thoughts, use all available logic. And we did that, and it's still not working. So we're going to do our best, and we're going to make it work.
It is working, but it's not working the way that it should be. So without further ado, we're going to get into another song, because what good does it do to sit here and bitch about all the technical difficulties that we're having, right?
It needs to get a job because it's not working.
Oh.
Still hear crickets? Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there. They're there for every time one of your jokes bombs. All right, let's get into another song. This is the return of Rytuaal on an extra spooky Halloween episode on KWJUDAS Gumption CD.
S1 Productions.
Absorbed by the void, you're paranoid that you won't make it. No guts, no glory, we're born in the world naked. So storm up in the sky as a category 5. Hurricanes bring the rain and pain. The reason why we all gotta die just to get to the other side. No alibis or lullabies, we get that evil eye when others lie to our face. So the truth is a sour taste, and it makes them feel bitter as hell. But oh well, only time can tell the whole story. We gotta watch as the minutes tick away. Think outside of the box. What you think I forgot when I caught wind of a lion friend? It's a trick of the trade, plot thicker than Lukey brain. Get trying, yeah, right up the your environment. They'll let you be the best can be. Quit crying, man. Blaze your own trails, paint your own canvas with a paintbrush. If you haven't found what you good at, then you're not looking hard enough. Rough seems to be the path to what's that I have chosen. No matter what the heat brings, all will end up frozen in the end. Make amends while you still can. I'll apologize, but never be sorry. That's not a part of me. Lyrics coming straight from my heart, surpassing artery. My word is not like Sean Connery. I keep on pondering, wandering and wishing on a star. Shouldn't be too far, just right around this bend and then drop to the end in the corner. Pull up right next to the corner. Tell them that I murdered this track. They're gonna wanna confession written in blood. Guess what? I bleed through. There's no limits to the sky that I can see through. This is just a preview to the people and the sequel to the power of my people and the ones who made it equal. Never keep it simple in the middle of the battle when the target got a started. Girls ain't that Japanese.
Yeah, you want a verse? Yeah, I got a lot of them. Shots in the dark like a Sodom. Feeling some graves, ain't no stopping. Pop these bottles cause we pop 'em. Lyrical genius, felt the force from a poet. Who's the source? Felt the flame from the torch. Guns on the porch. No saving Ricky cause he's down for the sport. Give me a knife and a fork quick.
Searching for light, but I can't find it through the silence. Reminded how the tunnel is long and they're reminded. I'm blinded by the shadow at land. Rituals is nemesis, they often bump head, but when they do, one leaves the premises. We got this, we're all accountable for our accomplices. Don't say you are on my side as I accomplish it. I walk through the valleys of Cali, ran from Los Angeles, where everybody seems to just be both lost and jealous. Absorbed by the void, you're paranoid that you won't make it. No guts, no glory, we are born in the world naked. The storm up in the sky is a category 5. Hurricane bringing rain and pain, the reason why. No one knows my story, but I am gonna tell it. Verbatim with my verses, I made them so you can feel it in your spirit. Is it loud and clear enough to hear it? Do you understand the words that I speak? Do you even get it? Absorbed by the void, you're paranoid that you won't make it. No guts, no glory, we are born in the world naked. The storm up in the sky is a category 5. Hurricanes bringing rain and pain, the reason why. No one knows my story, but I am gonna tell it. Verbatim with my verses, I made them so you can feel it in your spirit. Is it loud and clear enough to hear it? Do you understand the words that I speak? Do you even get it? Get it, 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 boy.
KWJUDAS. This is Rytuaal joining us for like the 7th time. I don't know if it's really 7. He's been on this show a lot. folks. Yeah, probably like 4 or 5.
No, more than 4. Definitely 5 or 6. Do you understand the words that I speak? Do you even get it? Get it? I would like to say, before we get too far into it, the first song is off my album. It's called 1,000 Lies, and that second song was called The Void. So I just like to put that out there. My new second album I'm working on is called An Eye for an Eye.
Hell yeah. We're still working with just one microphone right now. And so we're just kind of passing it back and forth in case if there's any pauses in between. I mean, hey, if you've ever watched the fucking news, look at those awkward pauses they got in between. And plus, we're totally just going to patch in crickets for the whole fucking show so that, like, if there is any just awkward silences, well, you got the crickets. You got the crickets.
Well, in my defense, I'm very tired today. I worked all day. Then I came right over here in my work clothes to do this radio show with Judas, one of my good friends. Backstabbing son of a bitch. Or according to the Romans, right?
The Romans.
But anyway, and I've had a couple of beers, so I'm feeling good. So I'm just kind of chilling. And I'm not nervous, so I'm more in a kickback mood. I've done this so much with this guy.
You definitely needn't be nervous in the cave of the deceiver of little baby Jesus here. If you're going to refer to me as the deceiver, I mean, I'll own it. I mean, there wouldn't have been any sort of an atonement had there not been the deception. Judas was the only one that understood this shit needed to be fucking done. God damn it.
And who told you that?
I'm Judas. I lived it, man. I was there for it. And my punishment, they didn't include this in the fucking Bible, but my punishment was same thing as Cain. I had to stay here with you chumps till the end of the fucking earth. Yeah, I'm that old.
Did you hear that Cain was gay? His nickname was Candy Cane.
God damn it.
Oh, what are crickets?
They're there. They're going to get louder. They're going to get louder and louder.
I can hear less crickets, so I have a couple who are like, I wasn't mad.
Oh, man. You are just fucking cricket bait. Okay, we're getting on to the next. We're getting into the next song. It's called Quick Quo Pro here on KWJUDAS. Thank you all for joining us here on this extra spooky event.
My soul aches till it shakes and make the ground quake. And how does it taste when the bass all up in your face? It's amazing like the races of finding them pocket aces. Even though you've taken a loss, you're gonna make it. But never take for granted the seed mentally planted. The most powerful thing in the world is a dog. Can you understand it? I've landed with my feet on the ground. The earth is round, but I've noticed that it's flat where I stand. Cause I'm different, man.
Beep, beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? As I creep, time to put you to sleep. Different lines, just a shine. This ain't no Buster rhyme. Yeah, I started from the top, made it to the bottom. Yeah, I got 'em smart on the mark. This is out of modern. Real fresh shit, tracks ain't no stop 'em. Feel my rap, feel my fringes cross the track like it's tennis. Words underlined and defined, served with the sentence. Yeah, I'm a menace. 1,000 lies with no crash. Yeah, a genius. True to the game, made an entrance. Cross the beat, yeah, unique. With the right technique, drop the beat, hit the street. Yeah, it's complete. Control, alt, delete. Smell the roses, crack the concrete. Time to rise to the beat.
And without a sound, my family tree stands in the forest. We'll never fall down, cause our roots are well endowed. Smell the rawness now, aromatherapy. Feeling melancholy, tipsy like the hat of a pimp. Sipping the alcohol, I'm lost in these dark nights. Mistaken for moonlight, out of my mind and out of sight. Memories are fading into white. Been illuminated like the darkest skin tone ever Nubian. Blacker than the blue, better yet think of my Subaru. There's blood on my cuticle, but isn't it beautiful that anything you think you become, that's why I'm ritual. I said anything you think you become, that's why I'm ritual.
Still I rise, hands up my side, your side. At night I ride down from my tribe. Better run and hide, be my guide.
circuit breaker tenfold. Can you hear me clearly? Do you roger that? Do you copy on your CB or walkie-talkie? Whatever the you wanna call it. Everybody lost like a missing leather wallet. Zombie apocalypse is already amongst us. There ain't no single soul out there that I trust. Nah, sundown to sun up, still volcano flows that erupt. Lava never stop, it just roll down like an avalanche.
Listen, what's your mission? No competition. Just why you trippin', sippin', Scotty pippin'. I'm just dippin', pumpin' like a pissin'. I'm just dippin'. I'm just kicking it with my homies, flippin' lyrical wisdom. Listen, what's your mission? No competition. Just why you trippin', sippin', Scotty pippin'. I'm just dippin', pumpin' like a pissin'. I'm just dippin'. I'm just kicking it with my homies, flipping lyrical wisdom.
Now I played the fool just way too many times, but still told the truth in the form of many rhymes. Invest in an artist regardless of where they started, cause the art pours out from their heart, can disregard it. I spit it from the slit of the seas where Moses parted. Bang beats, smoking leaves of a tree with wannabes, and the zombie hearted. Looks like we're all surrounded. We should have seen it coming from the start, but we were clouded with my dearly beloved. Benevolence, I am above it. Malevolent, we're rocking the mic. Sick and disgusting like the ugly husband who wants bars, cause I got dozens. The cousin that wasn't mentioned in the family discussions.
Listen, what's your mission? No competition. Just why you drippin', sippin', Scotty pippin'. I'm just dippin', pumpin' like a pissin'. I'm just dippin', I'm just getting it with my homies, flippin' lyrical wisdom, lyrical wisdom. Listen, what's your mission? No competition. Just why you trippin', sippin', Scotty pippin'. I'm just dippin', pumpin' like a pissin'. I'm just dippin', I'm just getting it with my homies, flippin' lyrical wisdom, lyrical wisdom.
The look on your face implies that you're thinking something, but ain't saying nothing. Is it because you're stubborn, stupid, or intelligent? Cause everything is relevant. Blow your mind like Einstein, fine. I am your relative, theoretically speaking. My highest finally peaking. Now I defy the laws of rhyme, spilling and leaking. I'm Wikipedia light, line try, we'll get it right with expedient delivery. It's depth upon the chivalry. Misery loves company, that's why the dark has come for me. But I can see the light in my dreams, like Martin Luther King somewhere near Montgomery, where everyone is hungry, where the eye of the storm seems calm and right above me. Everybody's talk, but ain't really saying nothing. You see all the shit around us, just accept it. But ain't nobody saying nothing. This is my voice. J-Tech's voice. The Utah Connect. Ritual, break your neck.
KWJUDAS, this is Rytuaal bringing it to ya.
RYT.
Right here in Gumption City Radio. Rytuaal's a good friend of ours, and he has been for many, many years now. It's been
many years. Many years. But yes, we've been good friends for over a decade, probably, huh?
Do you remember what year it was?
1970 something. No, it was probably like 2005 or whatever, something like that. But yeah, 15. Yes, my bad. I tell you, I'm tired today. I am. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to get here from Salt Lake to Orem. Is it Orem? Gumption City, yes. I always forget where I am.
Straight out of Gumption, Utah.
Straight out of Gumption. Hey, real quick, before I forget, it is football season. I want to give a shout out to my New Orleans Saints. Who that? We're going to take it all the way, for sure.
Oh, man. Let's not get into politics now. Come on. No, you're fine. I probably would talk a little bit more about sports here on this show. I just don't know very much about sports.
I'm done.
And you're definitely welcome to give out the shout-outs, you know. Shout-outs to the Gumption City Crabs.
They play the Bad News Bears tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking blood fest. Gumption City Crabs versus the Bad News Bears, folks. You can buy tickets online at gumptioncityradio.com or dial the hotline. That's 555.gumptioncityradio.com.
I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it. I stay on my grown man shit. I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it. I stay on my grown man shit.
I'm a ritual without a cause. Hold your applause. Got no patience for verbal flaws. So go for y'all. I'm a man and I'm standing tall. Won't drop the ball in this game that we play for life. Will never fall like the watery pits of Niagara. Gonna get real intelligent with the undermining government. Request for this rap to stop. Kill all hip hop. But I won't stop until I hit the surface of the top.
I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it. I stay on my grown man shit. I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it. I stay on my grown man shit.
There's a chance that I am the one to get this done. They never knew who I would become. The man of sun or the sibling from the moon. Hip-hop platoon, hold your fire cause we're coming soon. Early as June, I'm equipped with a gang of shit. No evidence is ever seen in the jury's presence. Irrelevance, perseverance to the full performance. Lyrics enormous, our company is homemade. Girlfriend is gorgeous, I'm curious just like I'm George. So I'll explore like a four-door truck by Ford. You can't afford, furthermore, no you can't ignore. The carnivore of this rap warfield got 4 shields and a sword.
I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it. I stay on my grown man shit. I'm on my grown man shit. You can go ahead and throw a beat. Cause I've had enough of it.
I stay on my grown man shit.
Yeah, that was grown man shit on KWJUDAS. Featuring J-Tech, yes. That is all about what it's like to, to be potty trained and not be shitting your britches anymore. You're a grown man and you poo in the toilet.
You're fucking right.
A few albums later, you'll be rapping out the old man shit. Featuring J-Tech.
No, we had to drop that one down to different, different hertz. Drop that down different octave, and I was just.
Yeah,
it's just like you're just about your own shit, You're tired of people being in your shit. That's kind of what that was. It's liberating to. It's like some man cave shit,
It's not literal. It's figurative.
No, definitely not grown man shit. Oh my God, I didn't think about that.
How could you not think about that?
Leave it to Judas to think about that shit.
Freaking grown man shit. All right, goddammit. I'm pretty sure I am not the only one who thought that. I mean, come on, viewers, listeners out there. Back me up on this one. Grown man shit, what do you think? Crickets. All right. We all know.
Change the name of that song?
No, you can change this. No, well.
Oof, done.
Okay, what's the name of that song now?
Staying on top of the world and not taking shit from no woman, no like coworker, no boss, no punk ass friend, no people in a grocery store, no lady that cut you off. That's what that song is called.
Yeah, those are all the people that you definitely do not want to take a shit with.
What's grown man shit? That's weird.
A grown man should never shit with any of those people.
Did you happen to write down the title of the song without saying it?
Yeah, we're gonna put that one down in the books. Don't worry about that. That song's definitely no longer about grown man shit. No, it's still about grown man shit. It's just not called that.
Not anymore. It's not.
It's called a really big long ramble about shitting with all these other people.
He just bopped me in the nose with the microphone. Good thing you have a bop screen on it, huh?
That's what that thing is for.
Right. He just hit me in the head with old school Michael Jackson afro.
All right, we're going to get on to one more song, and then it's time for the scary stories, kids. We don't just call this the Halloween series for no reason. And, yeah, the next song. Oh, you want to announce it? Well, if I tell you, then I'd be announcing it. It's that one. Here, you say it.
He wants me to read a small screen.
He's got to put on his fucking glasses. Shit.
Oh, this one is a oldie but goodie. This is a classic. This one's called A Day in the Life. And shout out to the people involved, mainly the producer. His name is Trent Slatton. So if you're listening, hell of a beat, buddy. And the two women who also featured in the song.
A lion that hasn't been tamed, and it's a shame. Can you feel my inflicted pain? So from the rain, the truth was released to you, saved by the flames like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I flow like purified H2O, letting you know that you high and you gotta go. Battle your shadow, you're just an asshole trying to invade throughout my castle, and it's the last your ass will ever be able to have so. Civilized human being, know what I mean? I'm a player and this is my team. We blaze the green, my mezzanine is filled with all types of monstrosity. Experience all the bodily rituals, anomalies will kick you off my property, send you back to poverty. Probably a privilege if it sounded properly. Drunken off sobriety, lyrical armor operate, walking a thin line for a mile with crocodiles. Yo, rarely do I smile as frowns turn upside down, and the sounds of the beast will meander for a while. Yo. Situations all change, like piggy banks and my cell phone is out of range. The city quakes from the movements of me and you. I really think that our timing is overdue. What should we do? A day in the life we live in.
But how do you change millions of people? Media? You can't change them, only let
Evanescence never seen in the jury's presence. Irrelevance, perseverance to the full performance. Lyrics enormous, our company has said right. Girlfriend is gorgeous, I'm curious just like I'm George. So I explore like a four-door trip by four. You can't afford, furthermore, no you can't ignore. The carnivore of this rap warfield got 4 shields and a sword. A day in the life of living, and the relentless approach towards our people giving. Also forbidden, we did it to the future children, and we're forgiven. The shoulders are our floors, but the sky's not our limit. A day in the life of living, and the relentless approach towards our people giving. Also forbidden, we did it to the future children, and we're forgiven. The shoulders are our floors, but the sky's not our limit. Sky's not a limit. A day in the life to live, man. A day in the life to live, man. A day in the life to live, man.
Damn, you were right there. That was a hell of a beat. I really dug that shit. That was hell yeah.
A day in the life of living. Yes. Once again, shout out to Trent Slatton. He's out there in L.A. Believe he used to produce Macy Gray back in the 2000s. That beat right there is probably 21 years old. And shout out to Cody, who did the poetry, and Jen Brooks, who blessed us with their vocals.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I really dug that one. You know, truth be told, a lot of times when we're doing the shows the way that we do this now, not doing it live, we don't listen to the tracks all the way through because a lot of times our guest is trying to get out of here early or Wizard's trying to get out of here early, which shout outs to Wizard, not able to be here. Unfortunately, he was here the first time we recorded this, but we lost that recording, so here we are doing it again, and unfortunately he couldn't make it here on a Wednesday night. But all that being said, now I kind of forget where we were going with that. Oh, the fact that I'm glad that we actually backed up a little bit and listened to the end of that song so that I could actually, like, hear it for a second and be like, wow, you're right. That was a fucking really good jam there. Not saying that we just go and haphazardly throw these together without listening to any of the fucking music, but, you know, that's about what we were gonna do. It's fucking late, folks. It's Wednesday, and Ritual's gotta fucking work tomorrow. So,
Amen to that.
All that being said, we are about halfway through the show, and it's time for some scary stories. Tell it in your own words.
All right, well, you put me on the spot. It was one Halloween, actually, 2000-something, back in Cali. I remember I didn't have any money. Me and my buddy were going to go out. Didn't have any money, so I had to dress up as something because we were going to go to a Halloween party. So I remember painting my face green. I had a green beanie on. I had a green rain slick jacket. I know that sounds cheesy, but the jacket was dope. It was.
So what were you supposed to be? What were you supposed to be?
I didn't have any money, so I just called myself the Green Machine.
That's awesome.
True story. I bet if you slicked that rain jacket, like if it were wet, it looked like it belonged in a rapper's video.
You should have made a video. But anyways, okay, you don't have to tell us what year this was, but can you guess about what age you were at?
I was probably 20 years old. But anyway, me and my buddy Derek, you know, that's his real name. We call him Newborn. He was the Newborn MC, like the most profound lyricist at the time. Word, exactly. Anyway, we walked to the payphone. That's how old we were. That's how long ago it was.
If you were fucking 20, then yeah, there was probably payphones everywhere.
But anyway, you know, make a long story short, it was very spooky. We walked to the payphone, and I looked and noticed that the time was about 11:48.
Wait. Payphones used to tell you what time it was?
I said we walked to the payphone, and I noticed what time it was.
How?
I had a watch on. I'm not that fucking old.
Oh, shit.
Mother.
I forgot about watches. Phones tell you what time it is, man.
To be honest, I probably looked at my pager.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm not the only one. Why wouldn't a payphone tell you what time it is?
At the tone, the time would be.
Oh, yeah. See, you had to call a number, and it would tell you what time it was. That's how you used to do it, kids, is you would call a certain number. You'd call information, and it would tell you.
Do you remember the number?
Wasn't it just 611?
No.
No? What was
See,
it?
I am old. 853-1212.
It was
Fact check.
Phone number? What the fuck? Man, that's fucked up.
Anyway, that's not the scary story. That was scary.
That was kind of spooky.
And thank you, I'm
For young
done.
people, I'm sure they're fucking terrified right now. If there is even a young person that listens to this show. Anyways.
It was probably only 25 cents to make a call, too. But anyway, we were missing the party, and I was getting very antsy because I'm like, man, it's 11:48 p.m., Saturday night, Halloween, and I haven't done nothing yet. Waiting on my buddy, and we're at Pick and Save, which is like a dollar store, Dollar General.
Indeed.
Okay, and we're standing there in the parking lot, Saturday night, Cali, San Fernando Valley. Cars flying both ways in the boulevard, packed streets, right? It had just rained, so the ground was wet. And I'm looking in the distance, kind of just gazing off, waiting for my buddy to finish making plans for this party, if it wasn't too late by then.
Right.
I look, and I see in the distance, there was a little girl walking towards me.
Oh, man, it's always a fucking little girl, you know? Was she dressed in all white or all black?
Crazy shit. Real story.
No, I'm not like making fun of it. It's
So
just,
I'm
like,
squinting,
what is it with,
like,
fucking little girls, you know? Like,
why is there a little girl midnight walking by herself? And as she gets closer, I notice she's walking really slow, and she's carrying like a jack-o'-lantern candy pail.
right.
And I'm going, that's kind of creepy. So I start backing up.
So what was she dressed like? Was she dressed in a costume or just how was she dressed?
I'm getting there.
All right.
So she's getting closer, and she's wearing a fucking Jason hockey mask.
Okay.
She's about 12 years old, I'd say. She had a jean jacket on, schoolgirl shirt, collared shirt, I'll never forget. Schoolgirl dress, like white stockings, shiny black shoes. I don't know what color the shoes were, and she was holding a pail, walking real slow. And I looked behind her eyes, and she had, I don't know what's PC these days, but of Asian descent.
Okay.
And she walks right past me. I get kind of nervous. Like, I ain't no bitch, but I start just protecting my investment, which is me.
Indeed.
So I start backing up, kind of just a slight slide backwards. And she looks at me, and she looks me in the eyes, and she goes, "Arr!" And my eyes kind of bug. I look like an idiot with a green face, a green beanie, and green slick jacket. I'm like, oh, damn. And she walks past me real slow, and she walks towards the boulevard, which is very crowded with cars. And she walks right in the middle of all of these cars on the boulevard, flying both ways.
Jesus.
And they're slamming on their brakes. You hear, skirt, skirt. Well, you put the effect in of car screech right there?
Yeah, we can do that.
Hell yeah, and make it sound better. But real shit, cars are slamming, squeak. No one hit. And
no collisions.
collisions.
We'll leave the collisions.
And all the cars are like sideways. The ones that did have to stop because she walked right in the middle of full traffic on a Saturday night, midnight, Halloween. And she looked at every car that was stopped, and she leaned forward and goes, "Arr, arr, arr,
What the
arr, arr," holding up all the traffic. And I'm sitting there with my jaw dropped like cartoon. I'm like shaking. My buddy's still on the phone. He don't know what the hell's going on.
He didn't see her or
no,
nothing?
not really.
Goddamn.
And she just faded away. Just like that.
Wow.
I looked down and my clock said midnight. It ain't Halloween no more.
That was a good one. That was a pretty good one, I'd have to say. I mean, being Halloween explains why some kid would be walking around in a mask, but completely stopping traffic and then just fading into nothing.
She didn't disappear. She was consumed by all the cars.
Right. Jesus Christ. And your buddy didn't see anything?
I remember this. This is over 20 years ago, so nothing I remember.
So you just had to be like, dude, you totally missed one of the craziest shits ever.
And I would never forget that in all of my life.
Yeah, for sure. That would be a hard one to forget.
She was a little demon bitch, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, she didn't cause any actual accidents, right? So, you know.
Besides the one in my pants? Nope.
Oh, God. I think that calls for another song, folks.
Where are the crickets? Are they asleep? Are these crickets asleep?
We'll add them in.
Crickets up.
I think that the cars scared them off, but we'll put those in. Thank you all for joining us. We'll get back to you with another scary story here after this number and a word from our sponsor.
My fire-ass jokes killed these crickets off.
This is pure motivation. Something for the nation. Every time we face them, to use your imagination. This is pure motivation. Something for the nation. Look at the time we face them. Got to use your imagination, pure motivation, pure motivation. This is something for the nation. Got to use your imagination. Look at the time we face pure motivation.
An eye for an eye, cause bloodshed don't spread love. My people are fed up, we'll do what it takes, vendettas better. And we carry devotion, asked about as a Christian is. A part of a little group that take no ish, 0%. The tiny fraction are the ones that make it happen. That get with it popping and cracking just like your back end. Your neck bone or kneecap, there ain't no holding me back. Soon as y'all relax, that's when the beast within attack. Walking barefoot across glass, even on hot cold. Nobody can stop me in my tracks, it is impossible. Overcoming any obstacle that's thrown at me. Lyrics sicker than hospital, won't show you hospitality. That was my mentality, challenge me to a battling. You end up as a casualty, comedy after tragedy. The people had to see that I'm nasty, I spit in bars. Left y'all blue in the face, hesitate, being my avatar.
Pure motivation. This is something for the nation. Look at the time we face them. Got the huge imagination, pure motivation, pure motivation. Look at the time we face them. Pure motivation. Got the huge imagination, pure motivation.
I got the 1, 2, and 3. All I ever wanted was to be me. Can't you see? I lead this path, take the wrath. It's led by this devil, seek the shepherd. I'm a rebel, caused by this rebel. They ask, do I wear a mask? I drink blood from this flask. Get this cash, feel my heartbeat breaking. Shaking, no mistaking, or I'm taking. No faking, I'm chasing, killing everything in sight. I got the right, we must fight till the night, the daylight. I feel it in my veins, remain the same. But chest deep like some pain. No more grain, we're growing but I refrain to rip it apart from the start. It's in my heart and it's bleeding from this pure motivation. Look at the time we face it, chasing this inspiration. Pure motivation, pure motivation. Got to use your imagination, use your imagination. Pure motivation, pure motivation. This is something for the nation. Pure motivation, pure motivation. Look at the time we face it, pure motivation, pure motivation. Look at the time we face it, pure motivation, pure motivation.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Hey, kid! Are you tired of Christ always being stuck to a cross every time you need him near?
Forgive them, Father, for they derp not what they sleep.
Well, I always figured he was out dying for people's sins and gathering pine cones and sniffing girls' hair. Well, now you can't. Wait, pine cones? Sniffing girls' hair? What Christ are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Go on. Well, Derpin Christ has been resurrected in an all-new series of action figurines. Yay, verily, he is risen. They're Scuba Christ.
Hold it. Thou canst be selling merchandise of my likeness without my written consent.
Oh, sorry, Derpin Christ. I didn't think you'd be back so soon. So wait, this is the second coming of Christ folks have been talking about for years, and we're the only ones to witness it?
Well, it's been 3 days since the drama at the cross, and I figure I'd keep it on the DL, you know? I mean, you saw what happened last time.
Not really. I wasn't there for that one. But I am curious as to what brings you here to Gumption City and why now of all times and places.
Well, I heard there was a swap meet down at the general store this week, and I know how you folk love a terrible deal on a ridiculous product.
Boy, do we ever.
So I'm here to promote the game.
What is it? What does it do?
It's a game.
Okay. What's it called?
It's just called the game.
Okay, heard enough.
But wait,
Nope, heard enough. Exits down the hall and to the left.
Man, I died for your sins and shit. You're not even gonna let me say brought to you by Derpinsley?
Right this way, sir.
Yo, that's fucking pig shit. Wait till my dad hears about this.
Oh, real scary. You saw what happened last time.
I know, it's fucked up. Man, fuck this show and fuck this whole town.
Let's go, sir.
Brought to you by Derpinsley. And remember, if it doesn't say Derpin, it's not Derpinsley. Oh, that was a word from our sponsor, Derpinsley, to whom we are indebted eternally for our existence. If it wasn't for Derpinsley, well, there would be no KWJUDAS, and there would be no Gumption City.
None at all. I checked, and he's right.
It's true, folks. So, we're getting close to the end of the show, but we have another story. We want to make the transition from ghosts to aliens. Take it away, Rytuaal.
Or we should say UFOs. UFOs. What they're called now are UAPs. You hear about that?
Yeah. Right. They want to be changing. They change the fucking names for everything, you know, but it still means the same thing.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. But back when I seen this shit, there were UFOs.
Indeed.
Okay, so I took astronomy in college for a semester. I'm not a big smart guy, but it was junior college. But anyway, one of my assignments was to look up at the sky, you know, as part of our homework. Easy enough, free. I do it anyway.
Yeah.
And
the sky above to look at.
The sky is not the limit. Don't believe them, people. So how can I squeeze this all into just a couple of minutes without getting too deep into it?
Well, I mean, you were outside, you're looking at the sky, and what did you see?
Damn, sound like he tells it better than I do. Okay, my boss told me do not be late for work tomorrow. I said, I won't. She said, Alan, don't be late.
See, this isn't how you cram a story into 5 minutes.
But it's all relevant. It's part of it. She said,
So your boss tells you to be not to be late tonight or in the story?
she tells me tomorrow, no matter what, don't be late. She basically said, I don't care if you see a UFO, just be on time. I said, geez, all right. Anyway, I was walking to work, had to be there at 11 a.m. I lived about 3-minute walk from work, and it was about 10:57. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to get there on time. And I'm looking up at the sky, and from a distance, about a mile away, you can see the mountain ridge, mountain line, skyline. What do you call that?
The horizon.
Horizon. We'll take horizon. And
Was this AM or PM?
this was this is about 10:57 a.m. Completely sober, no beer, no nothing, no problem. On my way to work. And I look up in the horizon and I see a passenger plane, like a 747 in the distance. And it's about the size of a grain of rice from my perspective.
Okay.
And about 50 feet to 100 feet above it, really close, there's a vessel hovering above it. And this vessel, compared to a grain of rice, was about car length.
A car length compared.
A car length compared to a grain of rice.
That's pretty huge.
It was fucking phenomenal. It was, my estimate was about a mile long in the sky. Like someone just painted a picture of a big UFO with total disregard to reality.
So when you say the big UFO, what did it look like coloration wise?
I'm going to tell you. It was V-shaped, and it was boxy, like square. Like, I know that's an oxymoron, but you get what I'm talking about. And it was V-shaped, it was boxy, and it had about 100 round airplane windows on one of the wings.
What do you mean by that?
On one of the wings, it had like 100 round windows, like how an airplane would have.
Oh, right. Okay.
On one of the wings, on one of the mile-long wings. And it was rusty, like old iron. And it looked like it was about 50,000 years old.
Damn. So it's just this ancient piece of metal hanging in the sky.
Exactly. And not only that, it was it looked like Titanic if they would pull it out of the water today. That's what it looked like. It was decrepit, rusty, and no one saw it but me. There were strangers walking in the street. I was in awe. I was in shock. I stopped. I was going to reach out and ask someone to look up, but everybody's going about their business, and my boss said, do not be late, no matter what. So I hustled to work. And I would think that I'm crazy because it's been so long and I'm remembering it wrong. But the first thing I did when I got to work was I took out a pen and paper and I drew what I saw. And I wrote like 100-word thesis on what I thought it was.
You wouldn't happen to still have that, would you?
I've drawn it many times. So the version I show you would probably be not the original.
But could you possibly draw something similar, or do you have something like that anywhere?
I could draw it like from memory easily. It's fucking wild. I do it all the time just to keep it fresh in my memory.
Because if you would be down, we could actually put that in as part of the video.
Now you're talking. Yes, I would love to do that. And that is 100%, that's 1,000% true story. I was sober as a black gopher that day.
Is that a figure of speech I've just never heard before, or sober as a black gopher?
It's a figure of speech? Is that what you're really trying to say?
A figure of speech, my friend.
Hey, I am a enigma.
Yeah, yes, you are.
So, all you listeners, tell Judas what you think about that. Go on his website and let him know what you thought of what I seen.
Yeah, we have the image right here, and feel free to leave a comment below if you are watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to it through Spotify or any of the other various podcast platforms that we're on, you might want to take a look at this through our YouTube channel. That's the Dregs Productions. Actually, no, sorry, we changed the name. We changed the name the same time that we changed the name of Free Radio Provo. So the YouTube channel is also Gumption City TV Radio. So look up Gumption City, Utah on YouTube and look up Rytuaal's. Fuck, this is going to be like episode 160 something. That's how far we are into it there, folks. By the end of season 8, we'll be at 175 by the end of this season. It's crazy to think that we've been doing it for that long. But before we go, would you like to tell the kids where to find your music?
First off, I want to give shout-outs to everyone who made it possible for me to play these songs or have Judas play them for you. Honorable mentions, Jay Swan, J Tech, there's Trent Slatton in there, and everyone who's helped me. Shout out to Sin Hidden Sound, and let's give it up for Judas. Keeping this together. And you know what? My ultimate fans are you guys. You're the reason why I do this, and that's why I keep going. And you know who you are. You can find my music on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. All my music is on SoundCloud. So if you have that, you can find like 100 or more songs on that. iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Apple Music, Napster, and Deezer, and all that.
There's still a fucking Napster?
Yeah, I just threw that in there. See if you're paying attention. Yes, there's still a Napster.
Oh, I was paying attention. I'm going to look that up now. We're going to find Rytuaal's music on Napster, folks. Until then, this is our final song.
It's called Silence. This is the 5th installment off my new album that I'm working on. An Eye for an Eye. It's called Silence because after he plays this, I'm not going to say shit. That's it.
Silence.
So goodbye, people.
Mad violence.
Keep my circle in a small glass jar, a tiny cylinder.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Cause everybody fake they hate your guts but claim they feeling ya.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Our spirits are parallel, stay by your side like perpendicular.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Stay adjacent with my flow, I suppose, we're juxtaposed. The clouds we stand under envelop lightning and thunder with a 50% chance of pain without the gain. Yeah, raindrops are falling on a djembe drum. The Fibonacci beats unleashed, dance on the sound. What? At least the street speaks to me when all else is quiet. On the old western front, outlaw like my grandpa. Look what they did to Billy the Kid and Daz Dillinger. Bonnie and Clyde most wanted and they still killing us. They ain't really who you thought they were, they are your rivals. You should realize that there is no more survival. You should realize that there is no more survival. You should realize that there is no more survival.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Keep my circle in a small glass jar, a tiny cylinder.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Cause everybody fake they hate your guts but claim they feeling ya.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Our spirits are parallel, stay by your side like perpendicular.
Silence. All I hear is mad violence.
Stay adjacent with my flow, I suppose, we're juxtaposed.
Silence. Thugs and drugs, mad violence. Silence. Social recruits and alliance. Silence. Mad skills, no defiance. Silence. Driving crazy with no license. Silence. Sound of pain and thunder. Silence. Can't see my TV wonder. 8 foot. Like I'm standing under 7 foot, cause I'm hot like the summer. It's a bummer, bear me 6 feet under 5-0, so barrack like a hunter. Fold, take my number 3, 2, 1. Now my verse is done, God's only son. 1.
We'd like to thank you for joining us on yet another spooky edition of KWJUDAS Halloween Extravaganza. we now turn you back to our regular Gumption City programming. Ho 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 ho.